Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. I'll just explain like a bit of my thought process here. So currently, I see they have a lot of tower push. So they have that profit, nature profit, techies, and then they have a good tower defense draft as well. Bat Rider, all right. So it's probably going to be nature profit, safe lane, Bat Rider mid, and then we have Spectre SF. So we have natural counters to these heroes, but my mid laner is probably going to have a tough time. So I know that I'm going to have to like help out my mid a lot more than I need to focus on my own lane. So essentially, I'll just be playing to get levels. Let's see. Let me just quickly think about my starting items. There's probably Treant plus Nature Prophet. That means that I need to either cut lane or I need to be able to survive like a lot more. Right? Because my position 4, I doubt he's going to be able to do much. So let's see.
Video of yours.
Sorry, what?
Video of you like playing a carry. When you play Luna, you didn't buy like you just straight buy stats items.
Okay, so that game was like a bit lower MMR, and I could get away with things like that because I knew people wouldn't punish me. But essentially, the reason for that is because when you're playing carry, right, you need to be able to maximize the amount of last hits that you get, which is why like I just went for full damage build, which was 3 slippers and a quelling blade. So this game, I'm just gonna rush a Vanguard because I don't want to get harassed by summons a lot, and then they have pretty much physical base damage here. I'll buy a sentry for myself as well. So let's see. Let me just quickly see my settings here. Space 4, 5. Okay, all right. Everything's great here.
You have done a great service. Onward.
So I'll see if I can get the rune. If it's both of the heroes here, then it might be a bit hard. I don't want to skill my stun. Yeah, it's alright. I'll let them have it.
I'm under attack. As I thought. Agreed.
So I noticed Treant has no sentry here, so I'm just gonna go and push in the wave. Let me just place a sentry for myself. I'm just gonna go. The range creep probably is gonna get denied. Rubik should have secured that, but it's whatever. Again, my main goal this lane is to just get as many levels as I can, and essentially play with my mid laner. Rubik kind of pulled the wave, but I guess he didn't drag it entirely. Just gonna cut trees here, so Treant has nowhere to play.
Do you know what you're getting after the Vanguard?
Yes, so I just need Blink. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So again, like I said, my main goal is to just ultimately play with my mid laner. So as soon as I blink, the faster I get my blink, the faster I can start doing that.
Okay. Okay.
So he kind of underestimated my damage there on the Treant. Alright, so this is where my sal comes in as well. Just trade it a lot just so I could sal up pretty easily. Okay, let's see. My mid laner seems to be doing okay. So he placed a sentry at the middle of the lane. That means I can't go invisible there anymore. I'm just gonna hold the wave here actually, just so it double waves and I can have a really good control of the lane. Alright, so he actually has a sentry here. That means the entire lane's sentry warded now. So I'm gonna skill my stun, because skilling invisibility is not that great right now. The entire lane's just warded.
You are like unkillable now, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Ring of Health just helps me stay ahead in terms of health, and he essentially can't trade with me anymore. But of course, I think if Trian TPs right now, he might have a chance to kill me, which is why I'm just gonna play it safe. I'll try and push out the wave just so I can pull the next wave. Alright, so I pushed in. I'm gonna leave the range creep. Alright, this camp's blocked. So I know they don't have a sentry up here, but they have a sentry down here. So I don't want to play too far ahead until I have a Vanguard. Alright, if the NP starts controlling the wave, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the creep wave. That's essentially what I want to do in this lane now. But I think he can't control the lane. Because again, this is like 6 KMMR, so people aren't really that good in mechanics. So I feel like he's probably, yep, so he's pushing in the wave. So I was just using the tree line as like my defense mechanism. Oh, I kind of denied that. That was my bad, I guess. So the flag bearer creeps are probably the most important creeps. You shouldn't let them get denied or miss CS. But I know it's not sentry warded here, so I can just do that. Oh, I actually just placed another sentry. I'm probably dead, but it's alright. I think I can probably kill all of them. Nice. They're really close to my Vanguard. I'm like 10 more gold, then I won't be able to die at all. Then I can play like under tower all the time. So here we go, got my Vanguard. So just letting my team know. Oh, that was close. That's alright though, so see now that I have Vanguard, I can essentially just auto attack everyone.
I think they underestimated you.
Yeah, exactly. Like they didn't think that Vanguard would like provide so much health reduction, right? Like damage reduction, sorry. Because in their head it was like they have like 7 creeps And then they have 2 physical heroes as well. Realistically, any hero should die when he's being attacked by 9 different units, right? But this is like why knowing what's good in the situation can pretty much just win you the entire lane. Now the momentum that they got before is pretty much just over. So I'm just gonna drag this wave to this camp right here, and I'm just gonna farm the entire thing.
So what I've noticed, like 2 things. You have like more in depth of the itemization, like more than 6K. Like you understand like the purpose of the item.
Yep.
And how to utilize it the most. Also, like you understand like the hero's matchup more than 6K. Like you think.
So I'm just gonna TP out here also. By the way. Just like a side note to that as well. Is that because I know they don't have any stuns, so if I make a play like that, I can just TP out. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Do you have like more knowledge on the hero's matchup? It seems. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is pretty much it, right? And the thing is that you just have to keep it as basic as possible. Because the more intricate you make it for yourself, like the more variables you introduce, the harder the game is going to be, right? Like there are so many things that I can think that I'm like, oh, I need this, you know, I need a Mules, I need a BKB, I need something to purge off the lasso, I need, you know, a Lotus Orb to help my team. Or you can just make it really simple for yourself as well, where you just decide on, okay, this item will fix this, and my Blink will fix me playing with my teammates, and then that's it. All right, and it's always...
So your coverage spy is the Blink, right?
Yes, that's correct. So until I have my Blink, I can just keep playing bottom. And again, like I said, anything that I can do to maximize my own farm, so just connecting camps and trying to take this tower as fast as I can as well. I guess the Nature Prophet is probably farming Triangle right now, if I were to like make a guess. So again, the Treant is simply like, this Treant doesn't know what he wants to do, right? Which is why he's like wasting his time here. Alright, these guys trying to make a play for me. So maybe I die here if he lassos me. I'll try and TP out. Alright, didn't work, but honestly it's okay. Force 2 hero rotations, Prophet TP'd, Batrider TP'd, and my team can get the top tier 1, most probably. Again, my timing is, so the timing that I'm looking for is to get like a 13 to 14 minute blink. With that, I can just play with my team, I can be really active, and the 14 to like 25 minute window, that's essentially when I will be online the most. And then after that, I'll like fall off a bit. But by then, realistically, my team and my other cores are going to have like a major impact in the game, right? Like the space that I create for them is going to be enough for them to essentially win the game. So they got tier 1
playing like
sorry, go ahead.
Mid game. You essentially like playing for mid game.
Yes, like, exactly.
Like here. So the items like after Blink Dagger would probably wouldn't be like as important, right? Like just like few things up.
So probably after, I'll see what's causing me the most problem, because I think if I just get Blink BKB here, their initiation and their main damage, which is, you know, magic damage from the techies and the Batriders, essentially just reduced to nothing. And I can simply just go in the fights, I can literally walk into fights without dying. And I think that's like the item that I would be looking for. But let's see, so there are a couple of items in my head right now after my Blink, which is of course the Lotus Orb and the BKB. So I'll see how the game's going. If my SF is getting out of position, I'll just buy the Lotus Orb just to keep him in check. But if that's not the case, I'll just buy a BKB straight. So let me see, top DP. I can probably go top, but it's better if I go push bottom right now. Get the tier 1, that's for sure. Alright, pretty good. So the reason why I want to take this tier 1 is so the map opens up for the Spectre now. If I take this tier 1, then in this entire area is available for the Spectre to farm. So I just wanna...
And do you have like a carry, like Spectre, you guys want to make space for him, right? Like as early as possible.
Yes, that's correct. So I'm really close to my blink. I'm getting it till, you know, I'll probably have it till like the 14-minute mark. And then I'll start playing with the SF. And then the Spectre can join in with his ult any chance he gets. So I'm just playing nearby the Spectre right now because I kind of want to protect him from the Bat Rider. It's better if I die than, you know, my Spectre dying. So I'll buy a smoke as well. Now I'll buy a clarity as well. Oops. So I'm just letting my team know, just basic communication, just so they have an idea of what's going on in the game. Ah, that was close. Oh, this is probably worded here. So no, I just want to stay in like the back lines. I don't want them to see my blink dagger. So I'll just let the SF hit and then come in. So the hero that I want to kill is probably the deep tier Bat Rider. That's who I want to reveal my blink on. Ooh, I think my team's fighting. Alright, that was a pretty free kill. So whoever... Oh, someone TP'd here. Alright, this is probably warded up here. Alright, to let my team know that's warded. Hills warded. Alright, would have been a pretty good initiation, but sadly, we didn't cover the hills. Alright, so I can see that the next item I need is a BKB. The DP silence, the techie silence, the Bat Rider magic damage is going to be a problem for me to play in the team fight, so just better if I buy a BKB. We'll make sure that I get my spells off every time. Oh, and probably kill the Bat Rider as well, because this guy... He went back. We can't go on this guy, so I'm just gonna chill. And I'm just gonna go back to farming, wait for my ult again. Oh, these guys want to make a play. So we're gonna use the tree line to try and juke. I'm just gonna run the other direction. Alright. Alright. On front trade, not bad. Just want to buy time for the SF to ult. Yep, there you go. Again, just anything I can do to enable my cores even more. I'm just going to TP back to base. I don't want to waste my time. So buy the Ogre Axe. I sell this so I can get a TP. And now I look at the map, I see mid farm, but I want the SF to take mid farm. And I know Spectre can't go bottom, so I'm just going to take the bottom farm. which is risky farm, but it's also good farm. Alright, Spectre should probably... Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. That's not good.
Yeah, but it's alright. He was just trying to be greedy. Like, he should have just went back after the kill. Alright, so I know someone's been farming in this area, so I just want to clear these creeps as fast as I can and then go connect mid. So let me just quickly see neutral items. Alright, nothing in the neutral item slot. I want to connect with my SF right now. These hills might be warded. My position 5 is not doing a really good job with de-warding here. I'll actually just buy sentries myself. Just because vision in this area is really important. So I'm just gonna push out the mid wave real quick. I just wanna like do this. Alright, so I'm gonna use my courier as like vision for seeing over the hill. Alright, this hill is probably worded here. Yep, there you go. Oh shit, Techies is here. Alright, probably not the best trade word for a kill, but it's alright. At this point, anything we can get to secure vision here should result in a free fight when I respawn. So just letting them know what the next plan here is. Gonna buy a smoke. SF is... Alright, yeah. He's not buying BKB. Probably should be buying BKB right now, but... If he doesn't want to, it's okay. So this guy is close to his scepter, I guess. Sorry, he has a scepter. That's really good. Prophet really close to his BKB. So I don't want to TP the lanes, because if a fight breaks out top, then I won't have a TP. So I'm just going to walk all the way till bottom. D-ward here, protect the vision. I saw a ward over here on that hill. Oh, I see someone's... Alright, BKB is used, that Prophet ult used. Not too bad of a trade. Could have probably been better if our Spectre didn't die, but it's okay. So their next play is going to be Roche with the DP ult. I'm actually going to contest this with the buyback because I don't want them getting like the freest Roche possible. So just going to try and time it. Go in, they don't have BKs. Alright, got the Aegis. Alright, I guess the buyback pays off here. And I have a Vanguard, so I can just man fight this guy as well. So that was like the perfect time to actually contest Roche because they actually had no spells and no BKBs. If they have BKBs there, then I probably I would never go for it. So I feel like Techies is probably gonna try and go for a play on me. So don't want to lose the Aegis for no reason. Just gonna stay here in the trees. Alright, there we go. Ooh, our Spectre died again. That's not good. see. Build this guy. So techies has a smoke. They probably want to make a smoke play for top again. So I just want to push in bot as fast as possible here. Let's see. So I'm just gonna stick, salve up. So I'm actually gonna set up for top. Now I'm not going in the trees because I know Treant and Batright are there. Yo, don't careful, Treant and Batright are there.
Hey, your top tower's under attack.
Alright, BKB used. This is fine by me because I have Aegis here. It's not that bad. Go kill them, they don't have BKBs. Oh shit, where did the DP go? Let's see, maybe I can find the DP here somewhere. Alright, DP TP'd out. Take the top tier 1, get control of triangle. Alright, so my cores are finally coming online now. Oh, the window's actually meeting up. Of course, if my Spectre didn't die, it would have been a much faster, victory. But it's alright. As long as they are coming online, it's not the end of the world. So I can tank tier 1 here because I got a Vanguard. Just gonna use stun here as well. Nice. So we can just control the entire triangle now. Oh, alright, these guys actually get back. Alright, really close to my BKB. So the way I want to use BKB is I want to bait the techies to jump on me, and then I pop the BKB. Or I want to bait the Batrider to go on me. So any of these guys, when they make a play on me, I'll just pop the BKB. And it should result in a free fight.
I think one thing that's very common in like high ranking players is that they reactively use the BKB, right? Like most people like me, we just preemptively blink in, stun, and then BKB.
Yeah, that's again like the more basic you make the gameplay for yourself, the easier it's gonna be, and the more effective your playstyle is gonna be as well, right? I'm not farming, Because the thing is, the reason why people preemptively BKB is because they don't know when they want to BKB, right? If you just decide a couple of scenarios for yourself where, okay, I'll BKB if this happens, or I'll BKB if this happens, you'll see that every BKB usage is going to be really effective for you. So I have BKB now. I know Roche is still 6 minutes off, so we can take control of bottom. Push tier 2 bot. We can trade. The Roche is not up. So BKB is here. Now, I guess Lotus Orb is probably the best item. But, oh. Okay, alright. They're probably going to make a play on Spectre. I want to help him. Spectre, you need to get out. I don't have TP anymore. Alright, I need to make a run for top, actually. These guys misplayed that so hard. Spectre kind of baited me there as well. Okay, alright, they're not pushing on Dire. That's good. We can fight. They don't have Exo, we can fight.
Come here. Do you need your top tower? I'm only asking because that thing is getting stomped on so hard it's gonna turn into wine.
It's okay, chill. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. Now, the game's pretty much done here. They lost their timing. Like, their entire draft was revolved around winning the early game. But, this is like the impact at an offlane. Like, even though I only have 1 kill, right? But I've been part of 20 different kills in like 27 minutes. So that's close to like, 1 kill every minute. So just being active, just enabling my cores. Because if I was just AFK farming as well, oh, let me just see if I can catch this guy. All right, there we go. Yeah, so if I was just AFK farming as well, if I was like, oh, I need to get like a Shiva's guard and I need to get, my Blink, my BKB, we would have missed our window entirely and the game would have been over in like 25 minutes for the enemy team. So I'll just pop BKB right now. I'm waiting for Bat Rider's BKB to end. So I can... Alright. So Bat's probably dead here, I think. Alright, I fucked up there. That's alright, even after that. Kinda went in for a play, didn't work out. It's alright. Wait Roche. So now we just wait Roche. We take Roche, and then we just win the game. So let me see. For my next item, I think Aeon Disc is really good here. But I kind of want to go for something more aggressive. Because even if I die, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, as long as I can help my Spectre and SF get the kill. So let's see. Just grab the point booster here. I'm going to use scan. Yeah, it shouldn't be up. So Satanic on Prophet. But Spectre can pretty much solo kill the Prophet right now. So this guy's going for the incorrect item as well, right? So if Spectre like thinks about it, his only counterpart is the Nature Prophet. So he needs items that can help him man fight the Nature Prophet one-on-one. So if he gets Scotty Basher here, or even just a Basher right now, the Prophet does not stand a chance. And it's the same thing for the SF as well. Like, he doesn't really need a Silver Edge. All he really needs is a BKB and a Shard. And it's like the same thing as a Silver Edge. Ooh. See, like, if he has a BKB here, none of this actually happens at all. He essentially just survives everything. Alright, I know Prophet used BKB, but everyone else still has their BKB. So I kind of want to find the Prophet because I know if I stun him, he just dies. Alright, so 4 heroes bottom, that means that Prophet is farming on the opposite side of the map. That means that he's probably in the triangle. Oh, yep, there he is. Yeah, you can kill him. See, there we go. Just like, again, really basic things. As Nature Prophet, you always want to farm on the opposite side of the map, same as Spectre. So just looking at where his team's playing, you can essentially, tell where the Prophet is every time. Essentially like a cheat, but you just use logic for it. So let's see, is Roche up? I'll just blink up here because I don't want them having free vision over the fight. Yeah, let's go. So I want him to pop his BKB. Alright, it didn't pop this BKB. But yeah, game stream is done. Like I said, 6 camera games, they are not hard at all to win. You can literally simplify the game for yourself so much and still just win. You don't need to make like any plays. You don't need to make any, 9 camera plays happen. All you need to know is just basic information about the game, about how heroes work, how lanes work, how matchups go. That's pretty much it. And you can like convincingly win. Even though in this game, if you look at it, our draft is not favored to win early on.
I was surprised that the dead pockets didn't like take the objective after it got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that he would TP to mid and then go with Bad Rider.
Alright, so I kind of want to go on the Prophet and force his BKB, but we don't have to make a play like that because this guy just has Aegis and he can essentially just go, oh. So again, I want to go on the NP who has the most amount of damage here. So I'm just going to pop BKB, try and run. Didn't work. So if I get gold for buy, I'm probably going to buy back here from if I get gold from this tower, but... So Spectre kind of misplayed there. Spectre should have seen that I was on the Prophet, and he should have just ulted on top of him, but it's alright. Right, like, the Spectre doesn't know what his target priority is this game. Like, sure, he's playing okay, and, he has a lot of kills, 16 and 4, but it's nothing special from the Spectre side. But, GG's. Alright, 2, 1. Let me just buy smoke. Pop smoke. TP in. But yeah, alright, so another scenario for the SK game. If I didn't have like super late game carries, like for example, if I had something like a Bloodseeker for safe lane and I had something like an Invoker for mid, right? Then you could also play SK as like a carry as well. Let me just oops, kind of fucked up my stun. Let me just run away real quick. See, Spectre has 10 seconds for a haunt, but I'm gonna go in. I'll just stun both of these guys. Well, the Spectre actually fucked up, but they're just taking away the detection that they have, so they don't kill me. Oh shit. Alright, you got me.
It was a good scenario. Like you were saying, like when you wouldn't have like hard carry.
Oh yes.
Or like semi carry yourself.
Yes. So in that case, I would actually go for a Radiance build. So Vanguard into Radiance, and I would essentially just take over the game myself. Vanguard, Radiance, Shiva's Guard, Overwhelming Blink, and then ultimately either a Refresher Orb or a BKB. Right, that is the build that I would go if I didn't have any other carry. Right, kind of really similar to Mars as well, where Mars can also be like an entire carry by himself if he goes, the normal Deso, Satanic, Assault build, right? Alright, let me just comment these guys as well. But most of the times, realistically, if like 90% of the games, you don't need to go for an entire core role for yourself. All you really need is to essentially create space. right? Like, even if you look at it, you can see that, oh yeah, Spectre's like really good, or the SF's really good, right? But essentially, without the offlaner creating a lot of space in the early game, it's impossible for these guys to actually get the farm. If you look at the net worth, I'm pretty sure I was ahead the profit. Let's see. All right, yeah, like first 12 minutes when we were actually stomping. So I'm doing pretty well compared to their offlaner. And still doing pretty well. And then I have to start playing as soon as I get my blink, right? This is when I get my blink at 14 minutes. And then I just go start creating chaos in team fights. So essentially that's pretty much it. Let me just quickly close down the